Bonjour tout le monde. I'd like to take this opportunity to show you how I took a pre-existing unit and added technology to make it more engaging for the students and to help me keep track of their progress through some formative assessments. The first thing that I did was I created a Google slide presentation, and the reason why I did that was I wanted to be able to use pictures to help establish meaning of vocabulary. So I looked at the list of vocabulary words for this unit and I found a bunch of pictures that that represented the vocabulary and helped me get across the grammar point, which was comparatives like the cow is bigger than the sheep and the horse is the biggest. So the nice thing about being able to use Google Slides and being able to easily import pictures is now I have a picture that I could use to help establish meaning for my French kids. And the reason why these pictures are helpful is because I try to stay in French as much as possible, much to their chagrin. And these pictures really help with them to understand what it is that I'm trying to teach them. And we'll also go through these slides and we'll ask personalized questions. For example, do you have a cow? Tu une vache? And then we would talk about their cow. And we would get repetition in with the vocabulary that helps them to establish meaning. So after we've gone through all of the slides, we would have done like a crossword puzzle activity, I think we did for that day. And then their homework was to go study on Quizlet. So I posted all of their vocabulary words up on the list. So when they go log into Quizlet, they can see their vocabulary words. They can go through their flashcards. And they can also hear the
pig
word. The audio can get a little annoying at times, and if they don't want to listen to the audio, they can just easily turn it off. But the nice thing for me as the teacher is I can go back to their vocabulary list, and now I can track their progress. Of course, for this one, they hadn't flipped through any of the vocabulary, so nobody did their homework. I could also go see their scores. I can see their class progress, what they've done in the past 2 weeks, what they've done in the past month for studying, and I can see that they studied Scatter and Nyquilius, which is his screen name for Quizlet, has done the flashcards. The other nice thing about using Quizlet in the classroom is I can use it to create tests really quickly, and I can choose to print it if I want. Or the other option is I can take the images off, and I can do all sorts of things over here with the question types. I can make it all true false, or if I want to have all questions, do I want to start with English? Do I want to start with French? Do both? Do I want to be evil and give them every single vocabulary word that they ever had and create new tests? If I don't like the words that are coming up, I can keep changing it until I get the quiz that I like, and then it's easily to print. The other nice feature that I like about being able to use Quizlet is I like to use manipulatives in class. So if I wanted to, I could print, and which I did for one of the class activities. I took advantage of having the vocabulary and the pictures already done for me. I just opened up a PDF and I printed off the words, and now I have an instant memory game, or I can start describing a word, and then they have to find the picture for me. And there's a lot of different things that you can do with Quizlet. So after we've practiced the vocabulary in class for a couple days, then we'll have a quiz. And in my class, French class, I use Google Classroom to communicate everything with the students. And what I would have done is I would have posted the link for our Google Form quiz on Google Classroom, and then after they take the quiz, I can go in and I can check their responses, summary for the class. I can check them individually, or I can view their responses here in this form. Give it a second to finish. And then if they had responses in here, I have an add-on called Flubaroo that enables me that grades the quiz for me. Another new addition that I have to this lesson is I use Texas French Grammar, which is an open education site. So again, I'd have this link up on Google Classroom, so the kids could just go click on this link, and then they can come in, they could read the notes that they need for what we're working on in class. They can listen to
Tex est plus intelligent que Joe Bob. Mais Joe Bob est moins prétentieux que Tex. Bien sûr, il est plus difficile d'être poète que d'être écureuil.
As they read through the notes, they can have their headphones on and they can listen. And then after they read through the notes, they can go down to the activities in the bottom. They can do the practice activities. It'll self-check. They can check their answers, immediate feedback for what they got right, what they've got wrong. They can ask me questions if they get stuck. The other thing that I've done with this class to make it a little bit more engaging is I did 2 different lessons, grammar lessons that were flipped. I did the first one on Edpuzzle, so I came in, I curated a video that I liked from YouTube, and I was able to make a short video, embed questions for the students to answer. For homework, they had to go watch the video, answer the questions, take notes, and then I can come back in the next day before class starts, and I can look, and I don't know why they wound up with 8 different people here that are all the same person, but I can come in and I can look and see the different, how they answered their questions. I've also used Zaption, and I don't see it open anymore. There it is. So Zaption is very similar to Edpuzzle. You find a video, the kids can go watch it. There's analytics that I can check. So there's a little bit more analytics involved than in Edpuzzle, but they're both easy to use. I'm trying to figure out, yes, they're both nice because I can share with one click right to Google Classroom, and I believe I could do that with Edpuzzle as well. So those are just a few examples of how I've incorporated technology into this unit to help make it more engaging for the students, and to also help me track their progress through the video.